Hello, all potential students. My name is Spencer Wilson. I will be representing me and my partner Kevin Williams. Just a little bit about the kinesiology department. A few positive aspects associated with sports management is there are many job opportunities throughout the U.S. that are available for sports management majors. Therefore, you will not have trouble finding a job or any other thing to do in your field if you were to major in sports management, which is part of the kinesiology. There are a wide variety of things you can do with this degree. I mean, you can manage professionals. You could even manage over any sports events. You can manage over sports at a school. It's a wide variety. You get to help manage the youth of today, the up and coming athletes. That way, you'll be able to come into contact with a lot of children who that their getaway is to play sports, to keep them out of trouble. You might even help somebody make it to the league one day. The negatives associated with sports management is you often get a minor in another field, that you have to use to so you can be specialized. Sports management is very broad. That's why it's a lot of opportunity in it, but at the same time, it's not very specialized. Therefore, the higher ranking positions, they want you to be more specialized in a certain area. It takes more than regular 40-hour work weeks than most jobs. You're going to have to put a lot more time into it than 40 hours. The availability for pursuing a career in sports management is affected by geography. With that being said, it's not affected too much. There are many sports and recreation centers as well as sports businesses all over the nation that provide, roughly around 4 million jobs a year. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. What aspects of the different disciplines overlap? In some parts of sports management, it's organizing sports and recreation, but there are also multiple jobs that offer the business side of sports. So not only can you have fun affiliating yourself and taking part and seeing over the sports and the recreation, but at the same time you can benefit from it business wise. You can make money. You can start organizations that might make money, or you can start a non-profit organization that helps someone out. What aspects of sports management are unique? There's so many different things you can do with sports management, from a sports agent to a athletic director. And I'm going over this again because I want to reiterate how important it is, uh, these positions that you can have in sports management. Because I know me growing up playing sports, I always looked up to all of my coaches, and the athletic director was somebody that even the coaches could look up to. Somebody who was affiliated with all the sports. The educational requirements for sports management majors are a 4-year undergrad degree, which is the same as any bachelor's degree, a completed internship in a particular field of interest. I would say that's probably going to be the most fun part about a sports management degree is the internship, because most people who major in anything in kinesiology, they love the field. So an internship is pretty much, especially if it's paid, it's like you're getting paid to do what you love to do. And I was always raised that way: do what you want to do, do what you like to do. Opportunities available for individuals pursuing a job in sports management: sports marketing agencies, International Management Group, Preserve, Advantage International, Dale Weber Associates, Sports Media, Olympic Movement. It's a lot of organizations. Governing agencies: USTA, ASA, NCAA, IAAF, PGA. Sports equipment and supply. That is a $70 billion industry. $70 billion is a lot of money. That means it's a lot of money to be made, and a lot more money to be made, because that was a 5% increase since the last year. So it's definitely a growing field. Sport facility management: stadiums, coliseums, activity centers, Walt Disney even. Sport industry report and government agencies. How do the salary and related job opportunities vary for professions within sports management? On average, uh, looked it up. It could be as low as 30,000, and it could be as high as about 70,000. In some cases, even more than that. So I would say an average of about $50,000 a year, which that's enough to live a decent lifestyle. Not lavish, but you won't have to worry about paying your bills at all, making $50,000 a year, as long as you don't live beyond your means, of course. Recreation and sports management. Specialists in these areas are needed to manage recreation and sport activity facilities, to supervise and plan indoor, outdoor recreational activities, to develop recreation and sport services for youth and adults in a variety of for-profit and non-profit settings, and to practice in healthcare settings. There are 4.5 million jobs nationally. That's a lot of jobs. 1.5 million of them will be in sports marketing, 301,000 will be in sports journalism, and 1.15 million will be in sports entrepreneurship. Job responsibilities can include, with any type of organization, area of sports industry, and level of management. They would include business aspects of sport, normally include 50 to 60 hour work weeks. That's a lot, including night and weekend hours of employment. Job duties may involve working with corporations in special event promotions and sponsorships. It may also include accounting, ticketing, and financial operations of a sporting event or program. Additional responsibilities might include developing a risk management plan for dealing with current legal issues in sport. The sport manager may be involved in facility and event management. I think that would be pretty fun because you get to go out and meet people and set things up, put your little flavor on it, Sport broadcasting and media relations, or the sales of sporting goods and licensed sport products. These job titles can include program directors and community sports programs, marketing and promotions director, academic services for student athletes, corporate sales director, director of ticketing and finance, sporting goods sales representative, intramural director of campus recreation, facilities coordinator, athletic director, compliance director, athletic business manager, fitness manager. The positives associated with athletic training, you get to work with athletes. If you're into sports, that's the closest you can get to it. If you're not playing, is working with them and being a part of it, and seeing them shine and helping them to get where they need to be. The negatives associated with it: long time away from your family. You might not be stationary too long, moving around, better job opportunities. You might move around a lot. Then the income, you might not like it starting out, but eventually if you're good at what you do and you stick to what you do, you're going to make what you want to make. How's availability for individuals pursuing a career in athletic training affected by geography? 7,000 jobs are found in every part of the country, meaning no matter where you are, sport and recreation is going to have some sort of role in your community, city, or state. I can guarantee you that. What aspects of the different disciplines overlap? With exercise sciences, both help health field to improve and maintain wellness. That means that exercise science, it plays a role in health and your wellness. So it's like you could be a doctor in a way, which you have to be trained properly on the body to be able to train anyone. So medical field is probably one of the top fields right now, and a trainer in a way is his own doctor. It's an exercise doctor, So with the health field growing at the same time, so is the kinesiology, the sports management, the training, personal training, all of that sort, they're growing as well. What aspects of athletic training are unique? Athletic trainers work instantaneously. As soon as an injury happens, they're on top of it. They're working with the person who's injured. They're doing what they can to get them better. They work hard to get it done. Professionally, You can meet celebrities. I guess that's different. You could work with people that you know you grew up watching on TV. When they get older, you know they might still be there. You'll be working with them. The education requirements for athletic training majors. Once again, it's undergrad from a 4-year college. You got to do a little bit of training and receive a certification from NATA. What opportunities are available for individuals pursuing a job in athletic training? Places like sports medicine clinics, sports clubs, high schools, universities, professional and semi professional gyms, rehab centers, maybe even the military. Yeah. The salary and related jobs, the average salary is about 34,000 for an athletic trainer. Um, all right, Kev, you're gonna have to edit this. I went over my time, man. I covered a lot of important stuff in there, though. Just make sure we cover all the 8 learning, so we can get all those points for the first uh, thing on the rubric. Uh, you know, she said don't exceed 10 minutes, so narrow me down, get me under 10 minutes, bro. Let me know when you get it.